And a very good morning to the collective. Welcome to the live. I hope everybody's well on this beautiful Wednesday morning. We'll be doing a collective reading. We'll be checking into the energies of whoever you're dealing with. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. We'll be checking if you should be reconciling here. This reading will be for the people that are currently on the rocks in your relationship and you're wondering, should you reconcile? Tokoza to Mutso, Tokoza to Hazel Eve, Tokoza Mandabadala, welcome to the live. I hope everybody's well. Indeed, Mutso. About the early bed. Barry the early bed. Tokoza to Hazel Eve. Tokoza Mdumdala. Trust you well. And this morning, guys, we'll be looking into should you reconcile? Some of you are on the rocks with your relationships here, and you're wondering, should you reconcile? Tokoza there to table. It's go Komdomdala. Tokoza to Nomaki. Situ Zamogu. To Lady TT. What is the tea this morning for the collective spirit? Please, clear, concise messages here. Good morning to Sophie. Tokoza to Lebonza. Always catches me. Always catches me there, your name, Lebonza. Nonetheless, whoever we're speaking about today feels that whatever it is that you guys share is nothing ordinary. Tokoza to Israel. Tokoza to Daddy T. All right, guys, let's see here. Should you reconcile? Should you reconcile with this particular person? What is the tea? What is in the tarot here? Spirit, clear, concise messages here. Okay, we've got love on the brain in reverse. It would seem here that tables have really turned. Gives energetic confidence of whoever you were dealing with. This could be you or your person, mourning there to the chosen one. Kunjalo noma ke sing. Let's drink some tea. I guess let's have a sip of this tea here and see what's going on here. First card out, absolutely very much in line with the reading. There's definitely a fallout with this particular person here. We've got love on the brain in reverse. Good morning there to Entle and Sibongile. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. All right, guys, so this person initially had love in the brain with you, used to dream about you, fantasize, daydream, and have a lot of nostalgic memories at the present moment in time. As things stand, Tokoza Tupa, see love on the brain in reverse. This is somebody here who's having a totally opposite experience of what that is. In fact, they may feel that you ain't shit at this present moment in time. Ooh, spiritual hater. Hates on your spirituality, light, and magical powers. Okay, interesting. What else do we need to know here, Spirit, for this particular person here? I did get this energy, though. They are quite toxic. They may have some unhealthy tendencies. They do have this possessive element towards them. They're definitely karmic. All right, so off the bat there, once I see this word karmic here, definitely this was a lesson, season, reason. This relationship was supposed to come to an end. So we read this energy anyway, for the sake of just seeing, for the non-believers there that don't believe in their intuition. Overall energy here for this reading, as you'll see, I've got this cute little cat here. This is the Nine of Pentacles here. This is a very independent energy. These are you two are very two different people. At the same time, you may be similar, but you're very two different people here. You see things very differently here. You approach life very differently here, and you're very independent in your own right. So I see very two independent lovers here in this particular reading this morning here. Interesting. These two cards wanted to come out. Grudge holder, same shit, different days. You may be dealing with somebody here, collective, where you truly feel that this is somebody here who has the inability to forgive. This could also be somebody here that You are dealing with somebody who counts the sugar. And you may have experienced here, which you know what, nothing's changing here. Same shit, different days here. You may have been dealing with a true happiness hater here. Whoever you were dealing with here, somebody here that really loathed you when you were happy. They enjoyed you when you were not happy, you know. Interesting. With these candles here, there could be some candle work, magic work being done here on your behalf. This is somebody here that just doesn't hold a grudge. They do something about these grudges here. So just be on the lookout for that, collective. If you're feeling there's something untoward, do yourself a favor and do have a cleansing. There's something about this relationship here that seemed to be very stagnant. You could have experienced the same thing every day. You know, you could have had the same fight with this particular person. Could have been the same problem. Could have been the same third party. Could have been the same addiction. Could have been the same toxic patterns that they have, and could have been the same obsessive energy that they were throwing towards. It could have been these things of holding grudges here, where you speak about things and this person doesn't let things go. You may apologize 100 times in a day. This person couldn't care. In fact, they're giving you the energetic conference of saying, "Funeka sibalance iskola gogo. Funeka sibalance iskola." This is somebody here that really is not going to let you off the hook that easily here. All right, 2 more cards here, please. Spirit, what else do we need to know about this person? Ooh, strong message here. Cyberbullying. You're being bullied online, or they are or have been suffering from it, or etc. So whoever you're dealing with here, this third party that they could be dealing with could be bullying this person. They could be monitoring their movements. They could be trying to have control over their life. This is somebody here also with this obsessive lover here. They could have an obsessive third party here as well that has dangerous toxic tendencies, very possessive. There's the cyberbullying there. You can't make this stuff up. A very good morning there, Banda Badala, Togoza to NG. Thank you so much for the follow. Alright, I'm not taking any questions, Angie, but I may take questions after this reading. Alright, we've got no facts wanting to come out. Alright, this is somebody here who assumes a lot. This is not somebody who applies their mind. This is not somebody that takes the time to engage their intuition. This is not somebody who takes their time to really understand the situation to its full gravitas. This is somebody here who just takes decisions spontaneously. You could have been dealing with an air sign, strong Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy here, you know. But take it as it resonates here. It is a collective reading. Towards there to Zanzibar. All right. Let's see, one more here, Spread. What do the collective need to know? What do they need to know? Legal issues, judge, immigration, lawyers, etc. This person here is definitely meddled up in some legal issues here. Spirit is saying here, you've dodged a bullet here. As we did see here in the beginning of the reading, the overall energy here was the 9 of Pentacles in continuation with the reading, speaking to a very single energy here, or a very independent energy being reflective or represented from the both of you. Both are very independent people. I am getting that you guys have both been very hurt in the recent past, quite of the issues that some of you guys need to work. This is why the turnout became how it was here. Right, but let's get the details here. But I do see here with this dodging bullets here, Spirit is saying here, if you haven't already, block this person, all right, escape this craziness, and you're being protected here from haters here. All right, and a very good morning to everybody. For everybody who's just joined us and wondering, what am I speaking about? This morning I'm doing a collective reading here. Your zodiac sign is not really necessary at this particular time. Collective is everybody, and we'll be looking into, should you reconcile with this particular person? There's also this bankrupt energetic confluence here that is very present in the energy. So you may be dealing with someone as well who's dealing with a lot of financial issues here. All right, and maybe also an energetic confluence that may cause a very much of a block or a delay in terms of your finances and your blessings here. Spirit is saying here, the reason why you met this person was for you to use your discernment here, for you to have a clear understanding as to what you want in your life. You are looking for love, but you may not be looking necessarily for an obsessive lover. You may be looking for somebody here who is able to engage the intellect, but not to the level where they hold grudges here. You may be into the person here, but you're not in the person that's going to continually perpetuate things with the same shit every day. You're not looking for somebody here that's going to be obsessive, going to be stalking you, somebody here who's maybe bankrupt. Somebody here, I'm getting a lot of escaping crazy people, blocking negativity, somebody who's bringing a lot of negativity into your life. Initially, you may have felt that this person was the jackpot. I do feel that energy here. We do have jackpot here at the bottom of the deck, but however here I do see here the energetic confluence that is present here. There's a lot going on in this person's life that you may not be privy of. I am getting strongly lots of legal issues here, something to do with court. A judgment is coming upon them, immigration, lawyers, something there is happening here. That is the tea with this particular person. Let's tap into the tarot. Step into the tarot. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Should this reading resonate with you here, collective, please send me a direct message. I am happy to do a private reading for you to clarify your situation. Your outcome may not necessarily be an ending. Overall, what I am anticipating with the Nine of Pentacles being the overall energy, I'm anticipating Spirit here to say, keep it moving. Even with the lead cards here of what the T was, I am anticipating an energetic confluence of keep it moving. I saw the Tower. I saw the Queen of Wands. All right. Clear, concise messages. One more shuffle here for the collective. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right. Collective, let's see. What are we dealing with here? The Magician. This person could be Baibizane. Could be manifesting you. You could be manifesting them during this period. Take it as it resonates. All right. This is a collective and a general reading. Very much important to mention that take the bits that resonate here, collective, and leave the bits that don't. I always pay attention to when the cards do that. It's almost like you guys almost fit together. You do fit together, but there's something here that shouldn't be here that's creating possibly a bit of a, I don't know what to call this, but there's something here that shouldn't be here. All right, but we'll see. We'll see what's happening here as I place the cards that way. This is Spirit's advice, external influences here, hopes and fears, and what's the final outcome here from Spirit here. And as I did that, this was supposed to be, had to come to a finality very quickly here for some of you here. Bottom of the deck, we do have here the Four of Cups, a very gross disinterest here. You're not interested here, collective. I'm drawing your energy here. There's something here that has come to your attention that is making you feel despondent here. You're showing me this same shit, different days card here. You're almost saying here, not another third party situation. So for some of you, all right, this person could have put you in a third-party situation. There could be something here that they're hiding in the background. You may have not seen it directly, but you can feel it intuitively. What's behind here? Look at that, the devil energy. Obsessive energy behind the devil. We've got the Six of Wands. Same shit, different days. This person is obsessed over you here, collective, and is... I'll tell you right now, they are very determined to come back into your life. This person here is scheming, this person is planning, this person is spying on you, this person is trying to get into your head, trying to play in your energetic space as well here, with the devil energy being here. You may be feeling emotions that are also not necessarily aligned with you. You may be feeling anxiety, sad, depressed, lazy, tired, things like that. This person could be projecting those energies towards you here. There's almost also this energy of disbelief between this you and this particular person. It's almost like things just changed just like that. Just like that. You just switched up on this person here, collective. Nenzani kanti. Nenzani kanti, guys. Y'all just wake up and you'll say, angisayidlaleli le club. Angisayidlaleli le club. Alright, so what is the problem here between the two of you here? This is a very strong soul connection. This is a soulmate. This is somebody that you're supposed to meet in this lifetime. This is somebody here that you're supposed to grow with. This is definitely with the karmic wheel coming out. Somebody here that had to teach you a lesson here. And I'm still trying to figure out whose energy this is here. I am getting a lot of water energy. I've got the 4 of Cups to the 6 of Cups. You could have been dealing with the Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer here. Overall, with this energy here being overall energy and what the challenge is here, there seems to be otherwise an abrupt ending or disinterest here in love. There's something that has happened here. I'm not too certain what happened. Let's have a look, see here what is happening. Okay. Now, because I don't want to have any assumptions, I am going to clarify. Let me see all these cards as well. And Abona, the last message is mind your business and work on yourself. I knew that would be the overall outcome. However, let's do some clarifications here for the collective. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. So was that to MJ? For those who just joined us, I am doing a collective reading here titled Should You Reconcile here? Should you reconcile? I'm hearing somebody say, Gogo, can you kindly read the reading before you clarify? What are you picking up in the energies at the present moment here? What I do feel happening here, something started quite spontaneously here with the Knight of Swords. This is something that wasn't planned. This relationship is something that just happened almost automatically. You weren't anticipating it. They may have not been anticipating it. It's almost like something that just happened organically here. In the middle of the reading, there's a very strong masculine energy here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here that you could have been dealing with here. That has got a lot of fire, passion towards you here, a lot of intimacy here. I see this relationship here being very sexually charged between the two of you, but at the same time, there's also a lot of love at the same time. Would you have the King of Pentacles and you've got 2 kings next to each other, which is a bit of concern there, because these are 2 different people here. These are 2 different people, and maybe this is what you are not seeing here, collective, and this is what Spirit is wanting to bring to the surface here. This can also be an energy of the King of Pentacles being the same person as the King of Wands, saying that not only are they passionate, they're also here to build a marriage with you, and they bring love. But I am going to clarify, I am leaning on the fence with that. I am taking the first story that they're passionate and they're willing to commit to you unconditionally. The second story is there's 2 people here that you may have had a choice to choose from, or 2 people that this particular person was dealing with in your absentia. Now, in the 5D, what you were thinking about, you guys were thinking about having a new start. That's why I said this relationship really started and didn't really go anywhere. It almost started and ended. As quick as it started, as quick as it ended here. What's happening here in the 5D today, present day? You guys are stalking each other. You may be wondering, hey, Coco, what's that other person doing now? Because there's silence between the 2 of you. They're stalking you. All right, they're checking your pages, they're checking your WhatsApp, your TikTok, your Instagram, your Facebooks. And yeah, look at Spirit's advice. 7 of Wands, block these people. Block this person. Protect your peace. And there's the part where most of you will say, hey, Kokomara, simblocka kanjani simthanda atinalo thando uyalibona. Nayi passion uyayibona lapha koko. Nayi commitment la uyayibona koko. Kusho kanjani ukuthi sibablockhe labantu koko kanjani? Okay. I'm going to leave it at everybody's got free will. This is Spirit's advice. All right, if you feel that you want to take a chance, by all means, take a chance. Okay, so Spirit is saying here, block this person. External circumstances here is that you're lonely. The external circumstances here is that you're lonely, you're bored, you're feeling excluded from the world, your money's doing well, not doing so well, you may be exiting the dark night of the souls, you may be experiencing spirit, and you may be catching hands quite a bit here from spirit all around, right? And you may be feeling that this is the only person that's possibly giving you any form of attention, but Spirit is saying here, what do you truly want? Very short, Shem. Very short, Mdumdal. Very short. I think your hopes and fears here, collective, as you're presenting them here, you guys could have been dealing with somebody here who may dabble in the dark arts. You may be hoping that there may not be any underhanded tactics that they may be trying to do to try coerce your energy towards them. You're not in that energetic confidence of being manipulated here. You're staying far and clear from manipulation, and you're almost, with this King of Pentacles here, it's almost like you're standing there in the King of Pentacles, and you're looking at the situation and you're saying it's not going to work. You are divinely protected. It's not going to work anyway. But it is imperative for the collective as well to continue to do your spiritual hygiene, maintain doing your cleansings, guys, maintain your praying, maintain protecting your peace, maintain making sure that your circle is exactly what and who you want it to be. It's all in your hands. All right, let's clarify here this, the Knight of Swords. Overall outcome here is the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is related here, guys, to anything that relates to you making your money, working on things. This can be studying, this can be focusing on your business, things like that. That's what Spirit is saying. Overall outcome here, it's just going to push you towards focusing on your business here and creating almost stability here and structure is what I'm seeing here. All right, and it's giving you a little bit of freedom here as well at the very same time. Spirit, let's clarify why this Knight of Swords is here for the collective. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Bonafel. As quick as it started is as quick as it ended. Knight of Swords to the Tower. Like I said, as quick as it started is as quick as it ended here. All right, so it was almost like it was just destined to end. All right, it was a karmic cycle. What else do we need to know? Nine of Swords to the Six of Wands. Very interesting energy here. This person is still holding on to you here, collective. That's one thing that you need to know. This is somebody here that's all up in their mind with the Nine of Swords. This is somebody here who knows the truth. This is somebody here that could be very intuitive. This is somebody here that's very indecisive. Somebody here that really put you in a third-party situation. So if you've been wondering, had they put you in a third-party situation, they definitely have. There's silence between the two of you. You guys had a fight. You have tried to move on maybe to calmer waters here. But you're still in the energetic confidence of trying to also assess who do you truly want into your life. What are the options that are here in front of you in your life? You're very scanty with your love, as I see here in the energetic confluence here, collective. You're not really open, you're not really closed off, but at the same time, you want to be almost conservative here with your love. I see you being very willing to express yourself fully and to almost give this new person a full experience, but at the very same time, you're also protecting your peace here. This nine of Swords energy also speaks to the utilization of vices. You could be struggling to sleep. All right, you could be in this energetic confluence of having a lot of anxiety. Absolutely, Motso. You could be in this energetic confluence of having a lot of stress, overthinking. Love is overrunning you. You've got this energy here of feeling. There's almost this invisible energy here. As you can see here, there's like a bed frame. I don't know if you guys can see it here. You guys could be feeling extremely drained, extremely exhausted, like you're feeling like you're on this arduous journey here. There's a lot of thoughts going in and out here. I'm seeing you having a lot of negative thoughts than more positive thoughts, be it about this particular person or this experience or where you are. in this particular juncture in life, and you're trying to make a decision here. You're trying to make a decision here, collective, but a tower, these are things that just happen spontaneously. Major arcanas are cards where the universe, God, spirit, your ancestors are saying here, whether you like it or not, we're taking down the structure. All right, this is an ending. Whether you agree with the decision that spirit is taking, we're taking this down here. All right, and we're taking this down here so that you can be in alignment here for some reason here. All right, but interesting here to have the tower to the 6 of Wands here. Very sharp change here. 16, 6, 9, 16. Interesting. But most of you here, collective, I do see here you guys are possibly community leaders. I do see people here taking a lot of advice from you. People feel comfortable in your energetic confluence. People see you as an empath. People see you as a safe place. People tell you their secrets here. People come towards you here at times with warmth. And I do see the ones that come to you sometimes, if they are not genuine towards you here, you can also spot them from a mile away here. We've got the 4 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. I must say, your person is not letting you go, though. All right, there may be silence between the two of you at this present moment in time. They're not going to let you go. If you're wondering where they are right now, they're online. If you're wondering what are they doing right now, they're online. Check one of your socials, you'll find them there snooping around. Why is the King of Wands here? King of Wands is clarified here by the 3 of Wands. So this person could have lived at a distance from you here. This could have been an energy here that you were anticipating some form of change, some form of action. This could have been, 3 of Wands is when you make a decision to saying, all right, I want this. So you get the Ace of Wands or the Page of Wands, where you're about to start. So the Ace of Wands is an opportunity from the universe. The Page is when it manifests physically. The 2 of Wands gives you an opportunity there to stop and pause, to say, what do you really want? Do you want to go left? Do you want to go right? But once you get to the 3 of Wands, that's when you make a decision and you're saying, I'm committing to one of these ones here. And as you can see here, your person is not holding any wand. And Anglegi, guys, as it's such a sensitive issue, but it's so interesting to view it as I read it here on the cards here. Very much still very obsessive towards you. So this obsessive lover energy here is here, but this person has not chosen you here, collective. Instead, they've chosen the surfboard, and it's under the King of Wands. That is not a good energy to have the 3 of Wands next to the King of Wands to the Devil. I'm seeing somebody here that could have a very intense sexual addiction. I'm feeling this is somebody here that was preying on your spiritual sacral chakra here. This is somebody here that was targeting to be intimate with you, to drain you. It's coming across as an energy vampire. We did see there it's a spiritual hater. We did see there what were the other cards that were there? An obsessive lover. We saw some negative cards there. We're also seeing the devil making its appearance quite frequently here in this particular reading. So some of you are asking, okay, Gogo, asiti mina ge. Mina ngihappy ngaleyo setup. Mina ngihappy ngomuntu obsessed ngami. Ngihappy ngomuntu nje ozifunela iwewe. Do you think that you should continue with this relationship? It's over anyway, but you can. Okay, because I'm hearing 1 or 2 of you asking that question. It's over with the Tower card here. This person is, I think as they came into your life, they could have introduced this energy, 2 very opposing energies. You feeling like a winner, but also putting you up in your head quite a bit here. This is how this relationship started here in the recent past here. This person does look up to you. This person does feel that there's a lot to learn from. There's a bit of reverence here that is being displayed. from this person's energetic confluence. But this person is keeping something here from you here. Thokozani bantu abadala. Alright, thank you so much everybody for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, 9 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, exactly. And the reason why this person is not making a decision here is because they've got 2 people here. And I do see here there is a relationship here in their life that was, if anything, a minimum of 2 years here. Pentacle energy here, and this person here is at the 9 of Wands energy here, the wounded warrior. So this is somebody here that's got a lot of trauma, unhealed wounds, and this is why this person was not making a decision here, right? Very confused, has a lot of options in front of them. I am being shown the 7 of Cups, all right, but this person here is, I'm almost hearing, may suffer from delusion. May suffer from delusion. Lots of fire energy here in the middle of the reading here. You could have guys have been dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here that I'm reading about. Taurus energy is here, the 2 of Pentacles, as well as Capricorn and Virgo. Those are also the strong signs. Bottom of the deck, we do have the 2 of Cups representing water energy here. This could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio here. Whoever you were dealing with here, at the back of their mind, they really don't trust love. Alright, whoever you're dealing with here is very closed off. They want to be in love, but they seem to be confused. This is somebody here that cannot listen to their intuition. This is somebody here that wants a lot of things. This is somebody here that has been greatly hurt in the recent past, just like you here, collective. So, you know, it's just how we deal with situations in our lives. Thokozani there to Honey Love, to Mangwane, to Chantel, Thokozani bantu abadala. Alright. They daydream about love. You know, this is somebody here that would really love to be in a situation where love works out for them, just like you'd want love to work out for you. This is somebody here that tries to be very diligent in everything and very intentional in everything that they do. I cannot leave this out. I'm also hearing that this person, because they still have some karma to pay, they still have a lot of bad karma, and this is why there's this misalignment between you and this particular person here. So this person could still be dealing with their karma here. There was a bit of a difference between should I say rankings? Is this a good word? I don't know. But you come across as, you know, if we were to compare you to the court cards or the card representation here, you come across as kings and queens, where this person comes across as a knight here, as we saw them coming into your life here. All right. The only strength that they came in and they were very sure about was that they wanted to really have intimacy with you. But it wasn't with you alone here, and we saw that there's 2 kings here. So there's 2 people here. This person could have put you in a relationship with you in here. And remember, once again, guys, there is no gender in tarot. So if I say King of Pentacles and anatomically you are a female, this can be you. All right. If I say Queen and anatomically you're a male, that can be you. I'll make a very stark example as a Taurus. When I see the Empress, that is a divine feminine energy. I resonate with it as a divine feminine. I hope we're still on the same page, Bandabadala. For everybody new that has just joined me, I always want us to be on the same page and disambiguate. I do know that I do speak in parables. I can be ambiguous at times. So yeah, sometimes it's always good to also just have a clarity in terms of the reading. Why is this King of Pentacles here? Is this another person here, Spirit? Ace of Wands. Yeah, fortunately this is another person, and it seems like a new person. Yeah, this is a new person. It's almost like your person... Wait. Okay, I'm getting a second message here to the 7 of Swords. Yes, there's that message. All right, what I'm getting here, whatever was happening here, collective, this past energy here was already in your person's life. So your person could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You're coming across as the King of Pentacles here. Somebody here that was a new opportunity in this person's life. You were supposed to grow in this connection together, and you guys give each other a lot of joy and happiness here. There was a lot of potential here for this relationship to be something very beautiful and big. We do have the full energy here, wanting to have a new start. And this is them biting, what is it? Spying on you. This doesn't make sense. At the same time, they haven't chosen this third party. It's almost like they choose this party by default, because now it's not being chosen. They're also being played games with. This is somebody here that's non-committal, that has a lot of options and is very indecisive, that we're pulling on today. If you're wondering how do you make them feel, they feel that you're an absolute, you're a gift from God. The Ace of Wands is a gift from God. It's something that this person has prayed for, manifested, and really truly wants and desires. This is the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new beginning between you and this particular person, with the Sun card, the most happiest card in the deck. The most happiest card in the deck. And look at you with your loyalty here. And I did say that this King of Pentacles is pulling on your energy and looking at this Magician and saying, what are you doing? Bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Swords here. And this is where the Seven of Swords comes in here, collective. Confirmed. Confirmed. Seven of Swords energy is lying, cheating, and stealing. And look at the uniform. Look at the uniform. Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords. Same uniform. Same modus operandi. Driven by passion, driven by misguidance, driven by greed. So was a Moira. Same. Same. You're almost saying here to me, collective, oh, you've seen this movie before. You're not going to wait to the credits to see what happens. I see you jumping ship here. Okay, why is the Fool here? Why are you guys still thinking about a reconciliation? Because the whole purpose of this reading was to find out, should you reconcile with this particular person? There's the reconciliation. That the Fool card wants to have a new start, wants to have a reconciliation. This is why they are Baibizan. They are spying on you here. Why is the Fool card here, Spirit? And this Six of Cups, I haven't clarified intentionally. And Spirit is saying we're going to clarify the Six of Cups just now. All right. We're going to leave it there for now. There's something that's going to speak for it. As I said, they want a reconciliation. Page of Cups. This is somebody here that's thinking of coming towards you and to apologize. This is somebody that's thinking of coming towards you and to fix things. This is somebody here that still does not believe in the fraternity of love. This is somebody that still does not believe that what you guys is true. This is somebody here that's still got a lot of Baibizani traumas that they still need to work through. This is somebody here that needs to be reassured consistently here. And I think the level of reassurance that they're requiring here could be a little bit obsessive for you here, collective. That's the one energy that you are giving to me here, is that you may be feeling that you're pouring into this pool of love more than what is required of you here. I cannot ignore the gemstone that you're having in your hand and the energy that is permeating through you here. You want to start this new start. You want to have this new beginning. This person and you guys share deep love here, collective, I must say. But look at the justice card in reverse as I say that. But there is a bit of an injustice and an imbalance between the two of you. A very immature energy, absolutely, honey love. Page of Cups is an immature energy. This person could have been younger than you. Hey, Sikhoa. And you guys could share a baby with the Page of Cups being present here. Or have spoken about a baby, or had a baby scare, or had, you know, a near miss, something like that. You know, I'm also seeing pregnancy tests here between you and this particular person. Yeah, nisheshile, guys. Sekhanjwa nama pregnancy test. This was a short relationship for you guys to be exploring pregnancy tests, guys. Y'all didn't waste any time. Y'all jumped these people's bones like isolation. Izongibona ngifile. Yongithola ngifile isolation. Okay. Not for all of you. For some of you here. But you see, as we're clarifying here, we've got the Justice card here in reverse. Khona ukushaya amanzi la collective. Khona nje ukushaya amanzi. There's something here. It's almost like Spirit saying here, I'm going to whisper. Something is wrong, but I'm not going to tell you what is wrong. Neither are you going to be able to discern easily what is wrong. You need to find out what is wrong. Aw Tapi, aw mntomdala. Why are we exposing you? Hey Batong, hey guys, hey le khafarle, why it's Lady Ferrari. Nihamba ngamanes namathebo. You guys are electric cars, you guys are quick with it. Why is the Fool here? That's exactly what I was just saying here. You guys just can't put your finger on it, but you know something is off here. You can't put your finger on it, but you know something is off here. You know it's something of, hey guys, I can't make this decision blind, but you know, look at this. Your hands were tied at some stage. You didn't have that information. Now you've got that information. You know, the hangman is somebody here that hangs on a tree. Here you've been given, it's almost like you're hanging on your gifts. Your gifts are speaking to you here. Four of Swords. Four of Swords wanted to come out. Just after the Three of Swords. There's just this energy here. There's just this energy here. There's a despondence from you here, collective. There's a despondence here. They're thinking reconciliation. You may have been thinking reconciliation, but your energetic confidence is more of, I can just shut up, heal my heart and wait for a new opportunity. They're thinking, as much as this is a shit show, they're still trying to make a decision. So look at that. Bottom of the deck, you both have a decision to make. You're both thinking about this at the same time. I'm hearing somebody say, how does Gogo know all of this? How does Gogo know all of this? How do you know my life? Hey, Mdomdal. It's a long story. But why here now? Why here now, Mdomdala? What's most important here? Togoza Tumugolo lo. Absolutely, Diwewes. There's love here, and there's a decision to be made here. You're both in Hangman energy. This is shared energy. They're leaning more on having a reconciliation. You're leaning on moving forward and not on creating, on continuing being silent here. And there's a decision here to be made. Another decision to look at that. Two of Wands to the Two of Wands to the Wheel. And that's the Wheel of Fortune here. And like I said, this was a karmic relationship here, collective. So there's the wheel again, indicating that this was a karmic wheel. You need to make a decision whether you continue or you get off the karmic wheel. And you cannot stop the karmic wheel from turning. Yeah? It's time for the Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups here? Six of Cups in reverse. You've got the Page of Pentacles here in reverse. Ooh. It's giving missed opportunity. It's really giving missed opportunity with the Page of Pentacles in reverse here. Ooh. Sensitive information. Some of you could have had I'm seeing almost a termination of pregnancy here. I'm almost seeing a third party energy in a soul form here. A missed opportunity here. Lots of immaturity. Lots of it's almost like you guys fit together, like the cards being showed. Lamakati lao ayahlala straight, but there's something here. Could be this third party energy, but there's almost like something more. Could be the karmic energy, could be a little bit something more. Could be the lesson here, could be something more. Could be this unfortunate situation here where you guys had this termination of pregnancy. We do have the child here, there, and this is you guys here. Let's clarify some more. And a very good morning to everybody. Welcome to the live. For those that have joined us and wondering what are we doing, I am doing a collective reading for all 12 zodiac signs. I am looking into a relationship where you're thinking, should you reconcile or not? You and your particular person at the present moment are not talking to each other. There has been a breakup and you want to find out, should you reconcile? And what's happening in the background in your absentia here? This is a very difficult relationship to walk away from here, collective, as I see here. You're showing me here the Page of Pentacles in reverse, a missed opportunity for a new divine union here that has been ordained by, call it the universe, God, your angels, your guides, that was given to you on a silver platter, or you and this particular person. But for whatever reason here, there's strength card here, there was difficulty in this relationship. And this could be it. There could be just very irreconcilable, I don't want to say differences, I want to say things like extenuating circumstances, the words I'm looking for, that this dynamic has between the two of you here. There's something very difficult about this relationship here, something very challenging here about this relationship. Even in Notando Lwakona, the love is there, but it's almost like it's conditional. There's this aspect of a Jekyll and Hyde energy. You could have been dealing with somebody here that was showing you two sides here. I see this Leo side, I see this human side. The human side could have come across to you very Christian-like, very grounded, very prayerful, very religious, very spiritual, almost preying, would I say, on your spiritual energy. I did see a spiritual vampire here. We did see a spiritual hater. We did see somebody here that hated your magic and your light. So true to form, this particular person here may have showed you the one side of the hand, but really meant the other side. And this is what you were feeling here, collective. This was the deal breaker. Nakog. That was the deal breaker there. For some of you, you guys were saying, no man, there's something here in the air. There's something difficult about this relationship. There's a challenge here. You see the beauty, you see the dark and the light of this particular person. You see them for who they truly are. And for some of them didn't like that. For some of them, they didn't like that you could perceive who they truly are with the mask that they keep wearing here. Why are they stalking? But overall energy here, there's just a overall disinterest in this love here. Even as we advance here, as we clarify the Six of Cups, this is now their shared energy now. It almost keeps going back and forth. I think you could be dealing with somebody here that changes their mind a lot here, collective. You may agree with me when I say here, Guti, lo muntu lona is hot and cold. Lo muntu lona uvuka namhlanje uyashisa, kusasa uyabanda. With this King of Swords here, I am getting almost, you could have been dealing with immaturity in terms of tantrums, wanting things their way, arguing, complaining, crying, whining. Woe is me. Oh gosh. Woe is me energy, on and off energy. Oh gosh. And it got very tiring very quickly. You were just like, okay, this is where I exit here. I'm not even, and I don't even see an ending here. I did see the Five of Swords here somewhere. Big corner Five of Swords, I think, when I was clarifying, but I don't see an ending. But it's ended. I don't see an end. Oh, there was a tower here. Oh, there was a tower here. Nai tower, the ending. But it has ended. A big baby, childhood trauma I'm reading here. Yes, Bandabadala. Indeed, he was like that. Why are they spying on you then? Let's find out why they're spying. What do they want from you here? Because this is what they're doing now, actively. This is what they're doing actively. Ipei mutso. Ipei. Pay two messages coming out. How shame. How shame. How shame. Two very strong reconciliation cards here. Three of Cups to the Temperance here. This is somebody here that misses their person. This is somebody that misses the joy that you have to. They miss your love, they miss your energy, they miss your touch, they miss your skin, they miss the opportunities that you used to give to them. For those that were sexually active, they do miss your intimacy between the two of you. Do they regret bringing a third party into the situation? They really don't. Look how they're holding on to this third party energy. They still want a reconciliation, but nibe idri foot. Here. This is the Three of Cups. This is the Two of Cups. Three's a crowd. Three's a crowd. Hence I was saying this person has got a Delulu energy indeed. Three is a crowd here, collective. Three is a crowd. And for some of you, third-party energy can be things like work. This person can overwork a lot. This person can also have maybe a very dependent child. Maybe that's disabled, It's not always a lover that's a third party. But in this reading, it is a lover. All right? So I just want to also have a broader explanation of what the Three of Cups is and what energy it can represent. It can represent work, people, places, and things. Absolutely. Something that desires, that requires a lot of energy, that hinders on the quality time between you and this particular person. That's all the Three of Cups is, or third party energy in that matter. All right. They want to create some balance here. All right. They want to have the yin and the yang balanced here. They want to almost show you almost their sun side. They want their happiness again, but they're very reluctant here to bring it forward towards you here. They're more anchored in this moon energy here. Cancer, Scorpio energy here, moon energy here. They are more in their element in this moon energy, being very secretive, playing mind games, trying to see who's more intelligent, who's more powerful, who can see through the illusions, who can see through the smoke and mirrors here. It's like they're playing a game with you and you don't even know you're playing a game here, collective. This is crazy. Have you ever played a game? Like somebody playing mental games with you to see or to test you if you are serious about this. I'm seeing somebody do that with you here, especially with this Page of Swords energy. This could be somebody here that is just delulu, very delulu. Very delulu. I'm hearing somebody say here, Coco, how can we further identify this person? This person has some form of health ailment here. Look at Lomundu Lomcondolo. Right, so this can be somebody here who's got something like anorexia nervosa here. There's something here that they have that you know is almost physically affecting them here. They could have mental issues here. They could complain of stomach issues a lot. They could cough a lot. This is somebody here that is it's giving poor hygiene, I must say. Or they could do better. They could have a tattoo. We've got a tattoo on this gentleman's face, on this gentleman's chest here, in the middle here. This is somebody here that is... They do have an angelic aura or a spiritual essence towards them here. I do see their wings. At the end of the day, this is temperance here. This temperance angel is almost standing in the position of a fallen angel here. Because why is this angel sitting down here with their legs crossed? Oh, thinking between whether they should be dabbling in the dark arts or the light arts. It's giving somebody here who could be possibly confused, somebody here that's at a crossroad. Yes, there is also that energy that one can say, Gogo, do you think labantu laba baloyiwe? Could have somebody have thrown a hex at this person to prevent your divine union between the two of you? Absolutely. I do see that energy as well. All right, because, we must be in keeping with the energy here. I have been reading all of the signs and, was it June? Between June and May, abantu bebanloya shem. I beban lawyer, especially if you're an air sign. Air signs, your exes were really on a mission to really put hexes on you during the month of June and July here. So if maybe you're the air sign feeling confused, you don't know what's happening, it's a good time to do a cleansing here. Align yourself. All right, so that you may not miss opportunities here. And some of the air signs listened to that recording. It's really on Ikonala. On my, what's this page, Leia Mila, go listen to any of the air signs there. I think it was Gemini. Predominantly Gemini is coming up. Gemini had a lot of hexes thrown at them in the month of June and July. So there is that energy here that is presenting itself here of some darkness. And this person here could be struggling here with grappling with the light. All right. What exactly? But unfortunately, the overall outcome here was walking away, and the Eight of Cups. This energy is still very prevalent here. You're walking away from nonsense, things that misalign or cause a lot of confusion in your life, and you're bringing in things that you are your wish fulfillment here. Right, Nine of Cups does speak as well of an energetic confluence here that you could be overindulging in alcohol in particular. I'm seeing a lot of red wine or wine in the room. So, basina keep my secret, but Spirit is just saying, have it in moderation during this period. All right. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Why is Spirit saying here, block this person? Why is Spirit here saying, block this person? And I'm hearing somebody say, hey, Gogo, Pelatina we're captains of the industry here, Gogo. We have had more than one person. And the man just confused because now you've mentioned all of the signs. You've mentioned almost similarities to what this person is to your past people here. There's sort of a pattern that you're seeing here, all right? And you're trying to discern, bonke. Anybody that gives you confusion, anything that comes towards you, that's if somebody comes towards you here, collective, right, and they say, I love you, they're not going to keep you guessing as to what is this. They're not going to also put you in a place of confusion as to you can call these times, you can't call these times. They're going to be very clear with you. You're going to feel the energy. There won't be any blockages here. You won't have the energetic confluence here of the devil energy. The reason why the devil energy always makes an appearance here, the devil energy is an indication in your life that there's something here that shouldn't be here, that's causing you either or anxiety, instability, or a very unpleasant experience. Umsebenzi wayo ke leyo nto leyo kuphela. When somebody loves you, collective, you will know. You will feel, I've got my place here. You will feel a place in their heart. You will feel that security. You will feel that commitment, that loyalty, that camaraderie, that teamwork, that common goal that you're sharing and moving in the same trajectory, moving forward. Now, the other question is, yeah, but Gogo, relationships aren't always sunshine and roses. There's always going to be seasons where, just like the stock exchange, things go up, things go down, absolutely, but in moderation. You cannot be anticipating or making room for Three of Cups energy. Why? Are you that desperate? Usho ukuthi abaphele bonke labantu emhlabeni ukuthi wena funeke manje ube ku-third party situation? Is this person telling you that you're not good enough, so you need additional help in this relationship so that they can be satisfied? Is that what you're agreeing to? Is that what you're signing up for here, collective? Hey, unemali gogo, uyangisiza. We're not here to judge. And I'm never going to judge. All our situations are different and we do things for different things. But these are very critical questions that we need to ask ourselves at the end of the day, Guti. What is it that you really want? Because I can assure you here, collective, that once you get the right person that allows your brain to fire on all cylinders, that person can stimulate creativity. That person acts as an attractor of money, opportunities, and blessings into your energetic confluence. But hey, sengishumayele kakhulu. We're on the Seven of Wands to the Five of Cups here. Five of Cups is an energy of somebody that has just given up, somebody that's not interested in this relationship anymore. They've seen enough. They are there to say there needs to be a change. There needs to be a change here. Ace of Swords, you know the truth. You know the truth here, collective. There's nothing more that you need to be. Look at that, Queen of Pentacles. If it quacks like a duck, it's a duck, collective. If it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. Ayijiki mntomdala. Ayijiki. Why would a chicken sound like a duck? Why would a crab, or why would a horse move like a crab, for instance, ihambing aside when you know that it's meant to move forward? So when these people show you these funny characters and these funny movements, why do you doubt nature? You know the truth. Spirit is saying here, you're in the energetic confluence here of anyway wanting a change in love. Whatever it was that this person offered you, you're throwing it down the drain. There it is, gone. Gone, gone, gone. Gone but not forgotten is what I'm hearing, but it's gone. But it's gone. You're shifting into that direction of moving. There's the Ace of Swords. You had some form of clarity here with this Ace of Swords. Let me see if I can clarify this Ace of Swords of one card. How did I'm seeing here, some of you had dreams, some of you had your intuition. But of all of those three faculties, what was the most prominent? All of them. Spirit is saying, it doesn't matter. Look at how these cards are all going everywhere. And look at the first card. Ten of Swords. It really doesn't matter here, Koko, how these people discerned this energy here. Oksalayo. Ten of Swords is here. Look at that. We've got the Five of Swords. Some of you are confused here, Guti. Should this thing come to an end or not? Should it come to an end or not? Where are my other cards here? High Priestess here. You guys are highly intuitive here. It is an exercise to engage your intuition during this period here. Yeah, freeing yourself from this energy here. Look at the transformation from you being in the Seven of Wands. There's something here that's liberating about this decision that you're taking here, collective. It almost brings back your spark, almost brings back your energy, brings back your chutzpah, it brings back your zest for life here. Spirit is saying protect your energy. All right, I'm going to put back these cards. Opulo Munyawala. It's this five of swords. Right. External circumstances here for the collective. What is preventing you from making this decision here? What's preventing your person from making this decision here? Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, feeling lonely, financial distress. We did see here that this person is bankrupt. You could be bankrupt here as well here, collective. So these are the external circumstances here. Finances could be playing a very crucial role. In your relationship as well here. That's creating unnecessary strain as well. We did see here with the Three of Wands that you guys could be living at a distance from each other. So the traveling costs, the logistics, everything like that is seemingly a bit out of reach. Yeah. Hey, Utundi. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the 100k likes. You guys are as one by one. Anyway, Five of Pentacles. Let's clarify this Five of Pentacles here. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Please, Spirit, clear, concise messages. Chariot, there's a need for change. Page of Wands. 10 of Wands. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired here, collective. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired. You want quick changes, you want new people in your life, and you're tired of ending relationships just to start new relationships that are not going to go anyway as well. You really miss the communication that you had with this person here. 8 of Wands. You guys had a very, very good rapport or mankuluma. Your connection was quite solid there. You guys could have spoken for hours here between the two of you with this 8 of Wands energy here. For some of you, I do see here with the 8 of Wands being like this, there's active communication between the two of you. So not all of you have blocked this person, especially with this Five of Swords being in sideways like this. You may still be in the position where you're still trying to make a decision whether do you block this person indefinitely or do you continue to open lines of communication here for this particular person here, because you may not be sure here, Oguti. Is this your new person? Is this a little bit of a challenge? Should you work through this? Should you reconcile? This was why this reading had to happen here. You're not supposed to reconcile with this particular person here. You're supposed to use your discernment, understand the things that make you happy, what you want in a relationship. And if there's things here that are not in keeping with what you'd like to have in a relationship, that's when you need to use your discernment, make very unpopular decisions, very tough decisions, very sad decisions. Choose yourself here, collective. Choose yourself. Planning to delete the number at the end of August, you see? Thank you, Lady TT. I can see that energy. You guys with that 8 of Wands and Gaba block, but you're still making a decision about Nyamvala or Angimval. Yeah, there's the world again. End of a cycle. 5 of Wands is the end. 8 of Cups is walking away. The Empress, something new is coming in here. And what's coming in for you here is somewhat of a business opportunity here. Spirit did say, Futi, this year that, guys, focus on your pentacles. Your pentacles need to come first before your person. We are all on different timelines, but most likely you guys need to be financially stable first before you find this new person. Bankruptcy is a bit of a common theme in quite a few of our readings here that we've had here. So you guys are struggling with finances here. And I'm also hearing, why do you guys keep going into these long distance relationships? Why? So mbana twice a year. And then what are you expecting from that? Anyway, we move. Eight of Pentacles. Why is this Eight of Pentacles here, Spirit? Yeah, but this bankruptcy could have affected this relationship quite negatively as well with the strength. So part of the things that were a strain here is the finances here or the availability here. The Emperor, Four of Cups, King of Swords, Two of Pentacles. You've got two decisions here, collective. One decision, are you going to focus on your love life? That is seemingly showing you flames. And angshegi. Because in the middle here, you're clearly expressing here a disinterest in love, a very gross disinterest here in love with the Four of Cups. Yeah? It's almost like you're not ready. You are ready, but you're not ready. You are there, but you are not there. You are present, but you are absent. You are physical, but you are spiritual. I don't know why to say that. Oh, I love that guy. So this new guy on Facebook kuluma with it. Market kulumi message at oh, powerful stuff that guy is saying. Can't remember his name. Powerful messages though. So Nala, are you going to continue? Are you going to continue here? And it's not to say give up on love here, collective, not at all. But when the writing is on the wall with this relationship here, you've already made a decision here with the King of Swords. You're making a head of a heart decision here with the King of Swords here. You're definitely creating an ending here. You know, you're focusing on your money. There's a decision that has to be made here. You guys haven't made this decision. You're sitting on the sidelines hoping that the universe will make a decision for you, but unfortunately, you need to make this decision for yourself here, collective. You need to free yourself. You need to step into your Emperor energy here, into your divine masculine energy here. This is why you're covered by all four kings are here. You've got the King of Wands, you've got the King of Swords, except for the King of Cups. Utanda likola. In any case, all the kings are here except for the King of Cups. That just sums it up for me. That for me sums it up for me. With that being said, the collective, that this then sums up this reading here. I truly hope that it created some clarity for one or two of you, created a a word of the conundrum that you're faced with here. You're not too sure how to read the room with you and your particular person. Let's see what they'd want to say to you. If you were close here, what would Aries say here? If you were dealing with an Aries, or if you are dealing with an Aries, Aries wants you to know, I wish I could take back my words. If you were dealing with an Aries, Aries wants you to know, I wish I could take back my words. Oh, and they seem like they're crying. You know, my voice cracked there for a second. Well, when I'm Ozukala. Aries really wishes that they could take back their words. If you're dealing here with a Leo, Leo says that you and them were too young. There could be more of an aspect of immaturity between you and them. They could have been immature, you could have been immature here. So there's this element here of immaturity that we did assess here in the reading earlier. Oh, affordable dear. If it's resonating, do drop me an inbox. We'll have a personal reading for you with the different tiers that are available here. If you were dealing here with who's the other fire sign, it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sagittarius is very grateful for the spiritual lesson. They understood the mission. All right, so Sagittarius, you can be sure with Sag they are moving on. All right, some of you may be saying, hey Koko, does it mean you may still see them, but at the heart of hearts they are also here at the Four of Cups energy. They are very clear in this energy that you are here to teach them a lesson, a reason, or a season in their life. They're accepting it, they're coming across as very spiritually inclined, and they're keeping it moving. If you are dealing here with the Parsees wants you to know that they love you. All right, no matter what has happened, no matter what the ending was, they still love you. Indeed, when affordable, dear. If you were dealing here with a Scorpio, Scorpio says, I feel you leaving me behind. So if you were dealing with a Scorpio, Scorpio says, I feel you leaving me behind. If you are dealing here with a Cancer, Cancer wants you to know that you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Cancer wants you to know you don't know how hard it was to let you go. If you are dealing here with the Taurus, oh, hey Taurus, was got a lot to say. Anyway, Taurus wants you to know you came closer than anyone. I feel you even though we are apart. You speak to me through music. So Taurus had a lot to say here. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, Taurus wants you to know you came closer than anyone. I feel you even though we're apart. You speak to me through music. If you are dealing here with a Capricorn, Capricorn wants you to know I'm starting to understand our connection. If you are dealing here with a Virgo, Virgo says here, I hide behind material things. Interesting. If you are dealing here with a Libra, they hope that you can forgive them one day. That is for Libra. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they want to tell you how they feel. And if you are dealing with a Gemini wants you to know, I bury myself in work to forget you. Gemini is burying themselves in work to try and forget you. And thus there concludes the reading, the collective. I truly hope that these messages here were able to, create some light in your energetic confluence here. And the timing for us just wasn't right. For some of you, mostly this relationship here, sorry about that guys, I had to read another message. The timing just wasn't right for us here. There's something about timing here as well between you and this particular person. This was a soulmate, this was going to work out, but as things stand, we started off the reading here with the Nine of Pentacles. That was the overall energy of independence, focusing on yourself, and this was the overall message that we received here at the end of the day as well. Stepping into your power, making head over heart decision here. You're closed off anyway energetically. The best thing to do is to heal. With that being said, the collective, I'm going to take a abaneskati manje. Can you pause it here, guys? Depending how that tea goes, mhlambe ngizabuya. Today I feel like spoiling the collective. So depending how that tea goes, guys, ngizabuya. Mangibuya, I'm going to be doing yes, no.